SefiroCrescent.
Oh no! Hey there, SefiroCrescent again, and we're back again with Shadow Man, but this time it's its uglier, really uglier brother version. I'm assuming you call it that. It's the PS1 version. I did say I was gonna do this, and here we go. Not looking forward to this one myself, I've got to admit. There'll probably be a bit bitching with this version, as it just does not run. Well, it just doesn't work. It does not work as a game. It should never have been on this console. And look, I'm even playing it with the original PS1 controller. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, because this is the controller I first ever got, so on with the show. Here we go. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I do it all the time. Now, what are the options? Fucking hell, there's not many options, is there? No brightness option. Shit. Forgot about that. Well, the cool thing is I've turned up the brightness on the recording anyway, so the same as last time I turned up the brightness, so you'll be able to see it, but I might not. So this could be a problem. And I'm on an LED TV as well, so I can't really turn up the backlight for some reason. I don't think LEDs support that. I don't know, you'd have to quote me there. It might be just my TV. Here we go.
The 9th of November, 1888. By my deeds am I known, and I am known as Jack. Spring-heeled Jack, Jack the Ripper. By my deeds am I known, and they are truly bloody. I took them all to my heart. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Kelly, and loved them, truly loved them all. But the immortal power I sought within the sordid confines of their bodies, the still beating organ of the soul, was not to be found. The ritual of the knife was to no avail. I am bereft, and must therefore perform that bloody ritual upon myself.
Stay your hand, Jack, and listen to what I have to say.
How did you find this place? Who are you?
My name is Legion, for we are many. The immortal power that you seek does exist. It does indeed lie within the soul, but only within certain ones, certain dark souls.
My God! What are you that you can produce such things from thin air?
Merely an explorer, much like yourself.
What is it that you want from me?
You are an architect by trade, are you not?
I am.
Then I would have you build a cathedral to pain. A place where you and I and others like us may join together. A place of asylum for all of the unique and misunderstood individuals that will follow you as the time of Armageddon approaches. And at the heart of asylum, we shall construct a great dark engine powered by souls of equal hue. and we shall harness their power to create an immortal army to punish and cleanse this pathetic world.
And where might I build this cathedral of yours?
Across the veil, in the darkness, amongst the restless spirits of those who have passed beyond, in the place known as Deadside.
Then, if I am to join you, I must die.
It is prophecy. We cannot fail, for we are many.
For we are many.
Amen to that.
There's a darkness coming.
What's the problem, Magneta?
I had a dream, Shadowman. A real bad dream. A Deadside dream. The five are here. The heralds of the apocalypse. Deacon's file confirms everything I feared. The end's coming, Shadowman. An ancient prophecy tells of the return of a great evil to Deadside. A terrible force gathering dark souls to its darker heart and using their power to cross over into this world and bring about apocalypse.
I must stop this evil from bringing about the end of all things.
Only you can do it, Shadowman. You are the walker between the worlds. I can't go Deadside, and Jaunty's next to useless in both worlds. You are the only one who can do anything about this.
As it ever was.
But you ain't never confronted anything like this evil. It's so pure, not even the ancient protectors of the Dark Souls could destroy it. They could only banish it from Deadside. They knew it'd come back one day, hence the prophecy telling of its return. The power of the ancients is all but gone now, and the Dark Souls that evil desires lie unprotected. What you gotta do, Shadowman, is to go Deadside and recover the Dark Souls. Take them into your own protection before evil gathers them to its terrible heart.
Okay, so let me get this straight. If I don't recover these Dark Souls, then the world's gonna end. Am I right?
You got it.
Shit.
Look, I gotta go. I've got a lot to do. Take Deacon's file and meet me at dawn at the church on the hill. I've kept your stuff safe for you.
I hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master plan. She moves me in mysterious ways, and brother, sometimes she really does move me. Can't do nothing about it since, nice as you please, she knitted my ribs into the mask of shadows. I got nothing left anyways. It's my fault Luke's dead, and Mom and Pop too. I deserve everything I get. Every bad thing that comes my way. Can't live, can't die. Deadside's the perfect hood for me. A nowhere place. The asshole of the universe.
Alright, here we go. Oh shit. I kinda noticed that out the corner of my eye then. I don't think that exists in the Dreamcast version. I think it's located in a different... oh, fucking hell. It's located in a different place. This just looks really bad. Like the frame rate is horrible. Here we go, I'm already bitching. I think the sun outside has kind of died out, so I may be a little darker than I should be. Yeah, Shadowman jumps really high for some reason in this one. Like, really high. And if you see his left arm, it kind of spins around. I don't know why. I always thought that was a little funny. Just woo! Wow. I've got to admit though, the grainy look kind of suits this version. Like, it makes it look kind of bleak. It kind of suits it. Okay. I'll admit the only thing... sorry about that. Something in my chest. The only thing that this version seems to do right is the sound. The sound is pretty much crystal clear on this. But I'd say it would be perfect if it wasn't missing sounds. Like, it's missing a lot of sounds in this one. Like when he, I think when he gets Dark Souls, he doesn't say anything. There's parts where he should say like made it and stuff like that, and he doesn't. And some of the enemies have the wrong sound effects. So, still, the sound isn't perfect. But it is crystal clear. Don't know why. I don't know why it's better than the Dreamcast when it comes to the sound. In quality, I mean. But, it just is. Maybe it's because the graphics had to be dumbed down so damn much for this version.
Nettie?
Hey there, Mike. Glad you could make it.
How could I refuse your offer? How could I ever refuse you, Agneta?
You can't. I'm simply irresistible. I hope you read the file I gave you, and read it real well. Between the lines, you'll find the signs.
You got my stuff?
Come on in, honey.
You know, on the way over here, I got to thinking about these Dark Souls. If they're so damn dangerous, why didn't the ancients just destroy them?
Because that's impossible. Their power is their immortality. If evil ever manages to implant these immortal souls into its monstrous slaves, can you imagine the carnage an immortal, unbeatable army would bring to the earth? That's apocalypse, Shadowman. That's the end.
Okay, so I really gotta get to the Dark Souls before the bad guy. I understand that, but where do I find him?
In Govi. Each Govi has been sealed by the most powerful voodoo. Not even the greatest Bokor or Mambo can open them to release the dark soul within. Believe me, I've tried. But a Shadowman, or something even more powerful, just might be able to do it. Release the dark soul and take it into yourself. But be warned, the dark souls are a pure and ancient evil and possess a power that should not be abused.
Okay. Let's just get this thing over with. You got my stuff?
Right here.
I'm real scared, Mikey.
Jesus, Luke! He's alive! Alive and in pain. I gotta help him.
He's dead, Mike. You know that.
I know, but I saw.
It's understandable that you still have strong feelings for your brother. That's why the bear works for you, connecting you to Deadside. Use it now, Mike. Go Deadside and find Jaunty. He's waiting for you at the Marrow Gates. He's got something to show you.
Okay.
And Mike?
Yeah?
If you need me, I'll be here. Now, go see Jaunty and get them dark souls.
I've noticed in this version as well, a lot of the animations are pretty stiff. Yeah, she's meant to say something if you start shooting at her, but she doesn't in this version. Again, sound effects missing. Oh, fuck. Or voice clips or whatever. It's mainly the voice clips that are missing, not the sound effects. And you can get stuck on a lot more things in this version. Oh, fuck. Oh, he can still do the quick turn. Wasn't too sure if he could. I don't remember the camera being this far away from him though. Like, it's really far away from him in this version. And that's it normal. Unless it's because it's the resolution. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. The frame rate is horrible in this version. Oh, his animation actually loaded for once. That's good. Yeah, sometimes when he drops down into that, it doesn't load fast enough, so his animation, he'll like get stuck on the bottom for ages and then just die in the water, because it will still class him as in the water. But it will class him as if he's walking as well. It's weird. Let's go and get the shotgun. I think some of the Dark Soul locations are different in this as well. I know the first one is in Marrow Gates. Like, it's on the opposite side, but you can just jump up to it in this. You don't even need the sign or whatever you call it. I know that I've had a look for some playthroughs of this version on YouTube. Can't seem to find them anywhere, like, of this version, and I don't really blame people, but yeah. Is this gonna be the first ever version? Oh, well, first ever playthrough of this version? Hey! There we go. It's even hard to shoot. Look how slow he shoots. Whoa! I don't actually need to be here anymore, do I? So I could have probably just teleported then. Okay, let's go to the Marrow Gates. I do prefer that though.
I am the Lord of Deadside, Shadowborn at the confluence of worlds to walk between. Lifeside is without the meaning that my partly living possesses here in Deadside, where the darkness is manifest at the edges of reason. As a god, I step forth upon the writhing, suppurating surface of the Deadside serpent. What sleep is here? What dreams there are in the unctuous coilings of the snake's mortal shuffling? Weapon in my hand, the arcing death blow at the end of all things. The horror, I embrace it.
Okay, there are two things that this game does well. Sound quality. Oh! There we go. Animation's getting stuck. The sound quality and the loading times, they're far better than the Dreamcast version. Like, the Dreamcast version for loading is horrible. It takes about a minute to load each place. Yeah, here we go. Whee! Oh shit, wrong location. Whee! What is the point in getting the sign for that? Seriously. Yep, he doesn't say a single thing in this. But I do prefer the teleporting look in this one. I like all the purpley look. Mind you, that could be me being biased because my favourite colour is purple. And I do kind of like the shadow gun when it goes kind of Lego-y kind of look, because it goes kind of transparent in this one, whereas in the Dreamcast it's just kind of opaque. I think that's what you call it. The targets like are really big in this one for some reason. Again, it could be the resolution that, so you can actually see them. Because in the Dreamcast they're a little small. But I think the resolution's a lot higher in that version. Maybe. I don't know.
Hello there, Michael. How's that treating you?
Jaunty, kindly refer to me as Shadow Man. Michael Leroy has no place here in Deadside.
Whatever, Mick. It's good to see you again. Seems like simply ages since I last set me eyes on your happy, smiling mug.
The feeling's mutual.
I suppose you've been away dallying with the old battle axe, giving her one with some of that righteous voodoo so she can stay forever young?
Something like that.
She's been filling your head with her fated pillow talk again, I'll bet. Doomsday in an army giddy until you're drunk with the stuff.
She did happen to mention a certain prophetic dream she's been having.
Did she now? Well, for once I think the owl witch might be right. See that bloody big black tower yonder?
How could I miss it?
Well, old Bruegel, the medieval painter blokey, was just telling me the other day that he thought it looked remarkably like a picture he once did.
Is that Peter Bruegel?
No, Seamus, his distant Irish cousin. Anyways, he was quite shocked, so he was, at the terrible mess that bloody thing's making. Appearing out of nowhere and tearing its way through the place like there's no tomorrow. Which, given what Nettie's saying, might not be too far from the truth.
Any idea what's going on in there?
Nope, and I shan't be knocking on the front door to find out neither. All I'll say is, if there's something wicked heading this way, it'll be coming from in there.
Nettie mentioned the Dark Souls. Can you tell me any more about them?
I'm afraid I'll have to reply in the negative again, Michael. Suffice it to say, Nettie's told me that they're bloody powerful, well nigh indestructible, and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Any idea where they might be?
What am I, a Dark Soul travel guide now? I suppose you could try all of the ancient sacred places down amongst the whalers and shiverers. I just hope that none of them souls have ended up in that filthy big black tower.
From what Nettie was saying, some of them already have, which is all the more reason for me to be pushing on. Open the gates, Jaunty.
Places to go, people to see, eh, Michael?
Just open the gates, Jaunty.
Did I ever tell you about the time me and Attila the Hun were playing skittles with the guillotine heads of the French aristocracy?
Jaunty.
All right, keep your bloody hair on. Which, looking at your shining bonds, may prove to be rather difficult. Open sesame! And if you be wanting to pop by and chat a while, I'll still be here. It's just a shame we can't share a drop of the hard stuff together by a roaring peat fire.
I don't drink with snakes.
Cuts out the part where he looks at him like... I still find it funny where like the shadow power just kind of is completely off him in this version. Let's see if he actually does the other cutscene. Yeah, he does.
Long time no see, Michael.
I have found and taken a dark soul. Nettie was right about them. Never have I experienced such hatred and corruption. The dark fire burns within me with such ferocity that I am afraid it may consume me. And yet, these glowering flames are as a joy to me. My ability to channel my shadow powers has increased, and I feel so much more.
Dangerous? All I ask is that you be careful, Mikey. The power of the Dark Souls is very great and very, very evil, which is why you need to get them before anyone else.
Then I have no time to waste.
I forgot I picked up a Dark Soul. I was gonna say, what the fuck's he on about? But yeah, I picked up one before, didn't I? Like, the first one. I shouldn't really have that yet. I'm actually going to be more overpowered than I should be, because you don't need a Dark Soul to open the Prophecy Chamber, do you? But I'm going to have one already. It's so quiet, this version. Like, again, that's the sound being missing. Ah, there we go. I know. Whoa! I know there's less enemies in this version as well. I think it's to compensate for not crashing. Because I feel like if you put any more than 2 enemies on at once, it probably like overload it or something. It's just not meant for a PS1, this game. I mean, you can tell that by the frame rate. And plus, look at the character models. They're a bit too high in polygons for the actual PS1 itself. Like, not a lot of PS1 games have polygons in these. especially when it comes to both the characters and the stages. Whoa, where do you come from? It feels a lot more slower. I mean, it is, but you can actually feel it as well. Like, really feel it. I'm sure there's supposed to be an enemy that goes wow. Well, one of the claw bastards. Wait, doesn't that usually take one health thing off me? It's not took any off me. I think that's a thing in this one as well. The shadow gauge, it doesn't fully display your health properly. Like, even when you take damage, it only really shows when you lose a full block, whereas in the other one it shows like half blocks, quarter blocks and stuff like that. Where the fuck am I going? I'm getting lost. Ah, there's one. What's the point of that other part that you're supposed to climb up? I think I'm actually meant to be over there, aren't I? But there's a guy over there. A guy. Just a normal man. It. What a time for someone to knock on my door. Oh well. I guess everyone has visitors. Well, not the kind I wanted, but yeah. Bloody surveys and everything. Ugh. Hate them. Oh, fuck. Actually had that before, like someone trying to do a survey with me as I was going through town, and I was like, I'm in a rush, man. And he was like, oh, it only takes 5 seconds. And I was like, fuck that. I'm in a rush. Leave me alone. I'm so antisocial. Oh well. I'm me. Here we go. Oh, fuck. I had a feeling it was gonna go and like glitch out or something. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, in that part he's meant to say I am the Lord of Deadside, but he just doesn't. Teddy bear's so small in this version. Hey. Right. I got that now anyway. Hey. Can I actually do this in this version? No, I can't. That's weird. Oh shit. So I'm gonna have to go up it the normal way. Wow. So at least that's been done how they intended it to be done. I really shouldn't have like 2 Dark Souls by now, but fuck it. The sound effect didn't appear then. Whew. Yeah, I get it, you're happy about it. Hey, fuck off. Hey, fuck off, man. I think the music loops quite a lot in this one as well. Shouldn't there be a guy, like, here? Well, not guy, but... I always call them guys. Shouldn't there be a guy here? I want to see if I can make him fall off.